always make it to the meetings next year. Can't have that comfortable and not making it. All right. Next up is going to be our second speaker will be Polly Pathak today, and before she comes up, I would like Ted Green to rise and read her objectives today.
Polly is speaking from the Pathways Level 2 manual. Our speech is research and presenting. The purpose is to present of this project is this is weird language, is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you, Ted. All right, coming up to the stage is Polly Pathak with her speech, The Three Good Things. The Three Good Things.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. I want to start my speech by asking you to do an exercise. For the next 10 seconds, I want you to close your eyes and think about the one good thing that happened to you today. The reason I asked you to do this exercise is because I want you to make this a part of your daily routine. Let me tell you why. Research suggests that people who practice gratitude have a better sense of well-being. Leading institutes like Harvard and University of California have done studies which reflect people who practice gratitude show increased happiness, better social connections, and a higher level of self-esteem. Why do you think this happens? Our minds are hardwired for ingratitude. It was a survival mechanism that was used hundreds of years, thousands of years ago, when people lived in forests. It is no longer required. Yet, we continue to focus on the things that we do not have and things that go wrong with us. It is a biological instinct that we need to fight. How do we do that? Focused gratitude. Gratitude rewires our brain by increasing the production of feel-good hormones, dopamine and serotonin. These feel-good hormones, like antidepressants, activate the neurotransmitters in our brain, which help us feel better about the positive experiences in our lives and deflect the negative ones. One of the ways we can do this is by practicing focused gratitude, writing down 3 good things every day. 2 leading psychologists, Dr. Michael McClough from the University of Miami and Dr. David Peters from the University of California did a small study with a group of participants. They divided the participants into 3 groups. The first group was asked to write about their positive experiences. The second group was asked to write about their daily irritations or anything that displeased them during the day. And the third group was asked to write about any experience that made an impact on their lives, whether it being positive or negative. By the end of 10 weeks, it was found that group 1, the folks who were asked to write about the positive experiences, felt far better and they had more sense of well-being in themselves. I'll tell you a story how this practice has helped me personally. 5 years ago, I was meandering through one of the most difficult phases of my life. I was a new mom. I had started a new job and was working 10 to 12 hours a day. I was living in a conservative Indian joint family and was running the daily chores of cooking, cleaning, and other activities related to a small kid. The demands of work and home were taking a toll on me. About the same time, I was diagnosed with a tumor in my neck, followed by a miscarriage. I had hit my rock bottom. I constantly kept thinking about my problems from the time I woke up till the time I went to bed. I missed my parents terribly. It was during that time that my manager sent me a link to a project called the Bounce Back Project. The Bounce Back Project was a unique collaborative effort of the healthcare professionals from Alina Health Clinic, Buffalo, and Centra's Care Health Clinic, Buffalo. It requires you to write down the 3 good things that happen to you on a daily basis. Good things, I thought to myself. What good things do I have to write about? Dirty diapers, spilled milk, incomplete assignments, or missing social connections. Wait, something yelled inside me. You do have good things to think about, to be grateful for. It's my daughter's smile, my husband's love and support, my manager's compassion and guidance. For the next 14 days, every evening, I would receive a text on my phone and I had to write down 3 good things and send it back. I continued this exercise for more than 14 days by writing it down in my journal, starting the 15th day. I still write down my daily 3 good things in this journal. A few weeks later, my confidence had started getting better. I had started making better choices, leading to improved health and some great social connections. I was no longer confined to the duties of home and work. I was able to pursue my passion, dance, watercolor painting, and reading on a regular basis. The Bounce Back Project was truly a defining point in my life. It helped me realize how burnt out I was. For the past 5 years now, I have been writing in my gratitude journal, and I will have to say that it is the single most important thing that I have done with my life. 2 years ago, a friend called me. She was going through some personal trouble. She told me how a day doesn't go by when she doesn't cry. That was the moment for me. Because at that moment, I realized 2 things. 1, that I don't feel like that anymore. And 2, that she can come out of it too, with the help of 3 good things. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is that no matter what is going on in your life, if you concentrate on the good that is happening around you rather than what's wrong, you will always end up having more. I leave you with this thought of practicing 3 good things every day. I know that it can improve your happiness significantly.